started on space travel in the future.
Greetings! I'm here today to talk to you about space and getting around in the future. Did you know that the Kansas State motto is Ad Astra per Astrum, which is Latin for to the stars through difficulties? In the United States, we have a special organization tasked to help us achieve our goals in space. This organization is NASA. It was formed in 1958. Since then, we haven't gone very far into space with manned spacecraft. This is because it is very complex and takes enormous energy to launch these spacecraft and probes into space. So we started exploring with our closest neighbor, the moon. The United States was the first to put man on the moon, the Apollo mission. But it was mostly Let's Rock. So then we wanted to explore other things. In 1977, we launched the Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 probes to help us explore deep, dark space. These probes were crude and sent back very basic information. The technology to gather information continued to evolve. Eventually, we started developing more advanced probes and telescopes to let us gather more information. For example, the Hubble Space Telescope. This is the Cat's Eye Nebula taken by Hubble. The Kepler Orbiting Observatory is looking for exoplanets far outside our solar system. It's looking for exoplanets that are inside the habitable zone of the local stars. The ISS serves as a space research lab where crew members conduct experiments in botany, human biology, physics, meteorology, and other fields. Some recent examples of how we are exploring within our solar system are Mars. The Curiosity rover is searching for evidence of life on Mars. The Cassini orbiter is studying Saturn. The Juno probe's mission is to study what Jupiter is made out of. We'll also search for clues about its deep winds, which can reach speeds of 384 miles per hour. New Horizons is studying Pluto, with a secondary mission to perform a flyby study of one or more other Kuiper Belt objects. What about space beyond our own solar system? Are there plans to explore interstellar space? Yes, Voyager 1 is still going. In 2016, scientists announced Breakthrough Starshot, a fleet of small centimeter-sized light-sail spacecraft capable of making the journey to Alpha Centauri, our nearest neighbor star system. So other than NASA, who else is working to get us out into space? No, I know what you're thinking, but not Boba Fett. Some companies that have made recent headlines are Blue Origin. Blue Origin's main focus is vertical takeoff and vertical landing. SpaceX. They're currently working on a mission to colonize Mars. Let's all take a moment to think about how much is left out there to explore. That, at the top of that arrow, is Earth. It's kind of hard to see. In closing, I hope you enjoy space exploration as much as I do. We can explore together. Any questions?
Oh,
Dylan, if you get a chance to explore space, what would you do?
I would look for a sign, just a sign of life. It doesn't even have to be a walking, talking, moving thing, just a form of life.
That speech was out of this world. Skylar Rick connects with the awesomeness of chess.
The awesomeness of chess. If I told you that the game of chess could change how you think, it could change how you picture the world, would you believe me? Most of you would not believe me. You would think I've listened to some old philosopher and come to give you advice. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to tell you the story of the magnificent game of chess. Chess, you might have heard of it. Some of you may even know how to play. It's a game, but it's not like Monopoly, Twister, or Scrabble. It's a lot different. You don't know what's going to happen. There are almost a trillion different positions that could occur. Before I get into it, I'm going to tell you my story. How chess changed me. I was in the 2nd grade, excited to start a new year. My mom was looking at some of the clubs that were going to be going on at school. She came up to me and said, "Skylar, why don't you join the chess club?" I wasn't very interested in chess at the time, so I really didn't want to sign up. But my mom said it'd be good to try something new, so I did. I was nervous but excited to go to chess club. I went in, and the man running it taught us to play in about 15 minutes, and then I was off. Going from opponent to opponent, I was focused in the game. Okay, I just want to say for the record, I was probably the worst player there. But I kept going to chess club, getting better each time I went. I was still really bad, but I kept trying. A big event that would change my life happened on March 9th, 2014. I was skiing and all was well until snap. I broke my leg. It was a really hard time for me, getting the cast on and off, and all the doctor's appointments and PT weren't fun. I couldn't run or walk, so no sports for me, and no, I was not as happy as the elephant in this picture. When I got my cast off, there still wasn't much I could do, but my mom suggested something. She said, "Skylar, why don't you get a chess coach? You could get better at chess and have fun." I was really excited. I could finally get better at chess. I started going to chess tournaments, hopping on my crutches board to board. I lost a lot of games and finally got off my crutches. However, I decided to stick with chess. I am 10 years old in the 5th grade, and I still play chess and love it. I am now a lot better. My chess rating puts me in the top 100 for girls in the nation in both slow chess and blitz. So there's one question I haven't answered yet. How in the world could chess help you? There are many ways, and I'm going to tell you about it. The thing about chess that I absolutely love is how it involves grit. When you play chess, your goal is to win, but that's usually not what happens. You usually learn more from your losses than your victories. This is where the grit comes in. You will never, I repeat, never get better at chess without losing. It doesn't matter how good you are. Eventually you'll meet someone better than you, and you'll have to lose to him or her before you beat that person. The best players in the world have probably lost thousands of games to get them to where they are now. Once you play chess for a while, you usually get used to losing, or at least it doesn't bother you as much. Grit, learning to lose, and handle your loss is something everyone should know, and chess teaches that. I bet you would never guess where chess helps the most. The classroom. Chess can build strengths in learning. It can help in reading, it can help in math, and it can even raise your IQ. Yes, your IQ. A Venezuelan study even proved it. In a group of about 40,000 kids, both boys and girls, took an IQ test. Then some played chess for a year and some didn't. In the group that played chess, their IQs went up. Isn't that amazing that a game can grow your brain? Now that's one magical game. Chess can also improve reading and math skills. Math skills improve because math involves problem solving and so does chess. Chess also involves variables, which helps with math. How would it help reading? You see, chess and reading share many things. They both require comprehension, analysis, decoding, and thinking. Okay, so chess won't make you grow physically, but it grows something very important, something we couldn't function without, something scientists still don't fully understand yet. It grows the miraculous brain. The brain is a magnificent part of our central nervous system, and we can't function without it. People need to do activities that exercise the brain. Some other activities only exercise one side of the brain, but chess exercises both sides. When scientists were figuring this out, they thought chess only exercised the left side of the brain. They weren't expecting it to exercise the right side too. As a human, you shouldn't just exercise your body, you should also exercise your brain, the controller of your body. Chess can also improve specific parts of everyday thinking, like concentration, memory, problem solving, and creativity. All these functions are critical. They're used on a day-to-day basis, and the better you are at these things, the easier your day will be. Say I'm doing a math test at school. Won't it be easier if my concentration is good? If I didn't have good concentration, my mind would probably wander off into space and think about things that are less important, like what was for lunch. However, I really should be focusing on my math test. And my thinking should be like, I wonder what 3 plus 2 is. I think it's 7. No, wait, it's 5. Because when I'm not thinking about what was for lunch, I can actually get a lot of work done. When you play chess, your concentration is key because you have to focus to analyze everything, or you'll make a careless move costing you the game. One cool thing is the more your concentration grows, the more your memory grows. Isn't it easier to remember something when you're concentrating on it? It isn't surprising that chess improves memory. There are many ideas and tactics a player needs to know to get better, and they must have a good memory to remember the tactics. It's nice to improve these parts of the brain to make life easier, and who wouldn't want an easier life? Alzheimer's is something no one wants. Alzheimer's is when the brain starts to forget things and people when you get older. You might forget a family member or how something works. Alzheimer's makes the brain not as healthy as it used to be. Playing chess when you're older can help exercise the brain to keep it healthy, and a healthier brain makes a healthier life. Chess is a game that can be played for fun but improves your mind as well. Chess changed me, and if you give it a chance, it might just change you too.
Now I know why people are always broke. Next up is Jonathan Brazel on the future of car technology.
Don't you love that you get to ride in flying cars from every day? Of course, I'm kidding. That prediction from the past didn't come true. But I am serious about the future of technology and transportation. For now, let's talk about the predictions of the past. Look at this picture. Did you know it was a 1914 prediction of a car? It has a propeller 5 feet long and it travels 67 miles per hour. Sadly, there is no steering wheel. I'm going to give you a moment to think about that. The next prediction I found was a tailless airplane. This was predicted in 1926. It would be stable at any altitude. Here's one of my favorite predictions, and one of the funniest, the rail car. This was predicted in 1940. It would be automatic and torpedo-like. It has high speeds like an air travel, and it even has a tail fin for high speeds. Last but not least,
I debut their Davion. This was predicted in 1961. It would go 175 miles per hour and would stay out of trouble with the dead engine. In other words, it wouldn't crash. It would work like a helicopter. While none of these predictions came true, these might. So time for turret predictions. The first one is that I believe. This is going to be tube travel, and it will go 800 miles per hour. Tube travel is when you go underground in a tube, like a subway. It will go from LA to San Francisco in 30 minutes, or from here to Pasadena, Colorado in about that same time. Wow, that's fast, but how will people maintain it? Well, scientists are trying to figure that out. It has a low pressure tube, and it is solar powered. Anybody could ride it. Plus, it has a magnetic motor levitation, so it literally can levitate. Now let's introduce you to the mad left turns. This one can go 875 miles per hour. It reduces air pollution too. Here's one of my favorite future car predictions, the autonomous cars. These take over for sleepy drivers. They need to drive themselves. There you go.
That's what those driverless car works. It's made of laser sensors, radar, cameras, and GPS. The real secret sauce, though, is the laser sensor on top of the car, which captures the 360-degree image and millions of data points every second.
How would you like to summon your car? This is already out, but can only be used on private property. It can turn itself on and meet you in the driveway and at the airport. Think of it as an automated butler. Finally, we have the digital living space. This one has the seats swivel to face one another and is mostly used for meetings. Employers may begin to demand that people use their drive from work to home or home to work as work time. Hopefully, I've given you a vision of what your future transportation will look like. I'm excited about the possibilities, and I'd love to drive back to Breckenridge. Thank you for listening and imagining with me.
These and it shows the space on it.